Back row, the man with the gold head. Yes, you.
Oh, I didn't know.
Couldn't think of any other way to describe you.
I didn't know.
Near the back.
Yep.
Question? No.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Chuck Oberleitner. I'm with Omeon.com. You're listed as the executive producer of Up, and the Academy this year has announced that they're going to open the Best Picture field to
10 nominations, yeah.
Do you want to go to the studio and ask them to promote it for Best Picture consideration? Is that
Well, you know, I mean, you don't have to sit there and promote it for that, because every movie, regardless of the, you know, how it's made, is eligible, you know, for Best Picture. So that's the thing I'm very excited about. I'm really excited that the Academy has done that. I mean, it's part of their history. Up until, I think it was 1948, they had 10 nominations all the time. And I think it's exciting to sort of open it up, and it'll I think, you know, hopefully get some more, you know, popular films being nominated. And of course, I have my fingers crossed about the movies I've worked on. So
quick follow-up to that. Could you tell us what it was like trying to describe to the marketing department at the studio that the climatic battle scene that would take place would be between a nearly 80-year-old and a 90-year-old?
Well, that, you know, it's clear to say that Up was one of, you know, the thing is, the Disney marketing group is fantastic. I mean, they've done such a great job with all our films, but they're kind of used to us, because we first gave them, you know, talking cars, and then we gave them a rat that wants to work in a kitchen, you know, in the finest restaurant in Paris. Then we had a robot on basically a version of the planet Earth that's pretty much dead. And there's no dialogue for the first 20 minutes, and then now we have an adventure with a 72-year-old guy, and the climactic battle is with another old guy, you know. And it's like, but that's Pixar, right? That's Pixar. And the one thing that we promise is that we will make great movies, you know. And we promise you that you've never seen it before in your life, you know. And I think that's what's, you know, that's what's great about, you know, Disney, is that they've been so supportive, you know, because it's now been 3.5 years that we've been a part of Disney. And before that, though, we were partners with them in all our movies, and it's been so fantastic that they have been there. Even Toy Story. It's like, you know, everybody was worried with Toy Story that it would be something just for kids. They literally, you know, early in it, they said, well, no teenager's going to want to go see a movie with toy in the title. Right, you know, and it's a story about toys. You know, it's going to be just for kids. No one's going to want to come. And we thought, well, no, it's a good movie. You know, and then insects. You know, most people find insects creepy. It's monsters. It's like, oh, I don't know, my little kid's scared of monsters. You know, and so we kind of, you know, do it again and again and again. Superheroes, Incredibles. It's like, there's a billion superhero movies. What's different about this one? So, but that's who we are as a filmmakers. We take these subjects and do something so special, and it touches the audience and touches families, because it's kind of movies. We make movies for the movies that we like to watch, you know. And I just love Disney and so much, and it's the reason why I do what I do. And I think it's so exciting to be back at the Disney Animation Studios. A lot of people have asked, you know, I'll ask myself a question for you guys.
Identify yourself.
John Lasseter. One of the things that we've asked a lot is, what is different about Pixar with the movies going forward? You know, what's going to be different about Pixar and Disney, right? It's both doing animation, both doing computer animation. What's going to be different? And a studio is its people, not the building it's in, you know. And what's great about these is that there are two sets of filmmakers. The one thing we did bring from Pixar to Disney is the notion of a filmmaker-led studio. So the ideas are coming from the filmmakers, coming from the hearts of the filmmakers. It's not a bunch of development executives that are looking at marketing studies and thinking about, oh, you know, what's selling in the toy world, or this or that. That's not what we do. It comes from the filmmakers, and everybody's there because they want to be there. They want to make movies. They want to make animation. It's the whole studio is that way, and it's exciting to have studios that are led by people who all they've ever wanted to do was animation. That's it from being kids. So the entire studios are that with both of them. You know, and what's exciting is that you'll see very different things coming from both studios because of the filmmakers. The other thing is each studio is really proud of its own heritage, and they're very different. You know, Pixar, it's a studio we created ourselves, and it's founded upon new technology and Northern California, the merger of Silicon Valley and Hollywood filmmaking, and it's come together and it's something unique. And at Disney, everyone is so proud of working at the same studio that Walt Disney started in 1923, and it's never closed its doors. It's always made animation. And this new group of filmmakers are there. They're so proud to be carrying on that. And our films have Walt Disney's name on them. And they look, we look at these films and we say, look, the films are going to have Walt Disney's name on. We have got to make it as good as films he made, because they set the bar really high. Walt Disney and the Nine Old Men and those guys. When you watch these timeless classics that he made, and we don't want to just copy them. We want to make films that are fresh and original, as original as those films were in their day. That they can sit on the shelf right next to them, and everybody can look at them. And these are just as good. And I think it's exciting to have that heritage and to be a part of that.
Great. Well, John, we know you got to be going, but thanks so much. I know we didn't get to everybody's questions, but I appreciate it.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out.